Hey guys, thank you for joining me on my yoga journey. And I want to let you know that I am so happy to be part of yours as well. I want to share that last week I was feeling a lot of stress at work. And when that stress became overwhelming, I became very inefficient and resistant to doing work. So I've been seeking out tools and things that I could do and ways that I could introduce ease into my work. So that has inspired yoga that we're going to be doing today. I am working to put into a physical format what I'm trying to do in real life. Our intention for this practice will be to bring ease into the effort and effort into the ease. Meaning that when we are in a pose that our body is resistant to, or when we are in a pose in which our sensations are becoming overwhelming, you're going to introduce ease. And when you are in a pose that seems easy or maybe stale, you are going to introduce effort there. Let's start with our breathing. Come to seated. Put one hand up on your upper chest and lower neck, and the other one on your belly. When you take a deep breath in, sense or see what part of your body is working. Breath in and out. If you're like me, I do a lot of breathing up in my neck, and that may not be the most efficient way to breathe. My guru, Bobby, is teaching me about belly breathing. And at first, this was very counterintuitive because it means taking in breath and releasing our abs so much so that our belly puffs out. Now, never have I ever gone to a mirror and puffed out my belly. And so this feels odd to me. This initial breathe in, belly goes out. But that kind of Buddha belly, I'm completely becoming obsessed with because it is helping me release tension in areas that I want tension to be released in. Let's try it. Hand on neck, other hand on belly. Breathe in, but this time really work to release the abs. And breathe out, squeezing now the abs up and in. One more time, breathe in. Buddha belly and out, squeeze in. Let's bring it to our mat. Tadasana. Come to the top of your mat, flintstone your feet out, bringing your toes together. Your toes are almost in one line. The sides of your feet are in one line. Press down with your feet, so much so that your toes come up off of the mat. Now, one by one, place your big toe down, next toe, middle toe, all the way to your baby toe. Splay them out on the mat. Elongate your fingers. Take a Buddha breath in and squeeze it out. Extended mountain pose, belly, breathe in. Hands to heart center. Breath in. Uttanasana, fold forward. Down, hands to the mat, hold. Press your knees forward, bringing ease to your knees. Place your upper torso right against your upper thighs. Squeeze those together. Breath in through your belly. Breath out, squeeze out. Again, breath in. Release the tension in your back down. Hands to shins. Extend your back. Keep ease in your knees. Check your lower back. If you have a sway in your back, just tuck your tailbone. Imagine your back flat like the floor in front of you. Take your tips of your shoulders slightly up, squeeze your belly in, elongate your neck, belly breath in, squeeze out. One more time, breath in, forward fold, breath out. Hands to mat, step the right foot back, step the left foot back. High plank, hold. Place your hands firmly on the mat, shoulders over wrists. Breathe. As the sensation builds, let's bring some ease into it by pressing back and forward. Weight shifting from feet to hands. Bring knees down. Tuck your elbows toward yourself as you slowly, with control, lower your body down. Down on the mat, press the top of your feet firmly into the ground. So much so that your knees just naturally pop up. Press your pelvis down into the ground. Shift your shoulders up, but take the weight out of your hands. Keep the effort in your legs. Press strongly into them. Belly breath in, squeeze out, shift up to your knees and hands, tabletop. Downward facing dog. Make it a short downward dog. Step your feet forward. Let's put the effort into our feet. Press your feet down into the mat. Press your heels down toward the mat or touching the mat. Elongate your legs and put the weight and the pressure in your feet, taking it out of your hands and arms. Create ease in your upper torso. Feel the stretch along the back of your legs. Press again into your feet. Breathe in and out. Look forward. Come onto your tiptoes. Tiptoe forward. Halfway lift, flat back. Forward fold. Breathe out. Extended mountain. Come up. Breath in. Uttanasana. Breath out. Bend forward. Halfway lift. Breathe in, flat back. Hands to the mat. Step back, high plank. Knees down, low plank. Low cobra. Downward facing dog. Look to the front of your mat. Step to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, belly breath in. Forward fold, squeeze out. Extended mountain, belly breath in. Uttanasana, breath out. Halfway lift, breath in. Hands to mat, high plank. Low plank. Low cobra. Downward facing dog. Look to the front of the mat. Take a big step forward. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Listen for it. Hips back, chair. Hands raise up. Hips go back. Let's bring some ease here. By lowering our arms and the front of our torso onto your legs. Shift the hips back. And down. Shift hips back and down. One more breath in. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Hands to mat. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Look to your top of your mat. Look to the back of your mat. Three-legged dog. Lift your right foot up and hold. Here. You want to extend that right foot out and back. Flatten that foot and imagine pressing the wall behind you. Turn your hip bone on your right leg in and out and press out. Bring your knee forward. Step it between your hands. Flatten both feet to the ground as you come up, warrior one. Front knee bent. Align your hips. Belly breath in. Squeeze it out. Bring some ease into the pose by lowering your arms and effort into the pose by pushing your knee forward. One more breath in. Hands come up and down to the mat. Step your foot back. Vinyasa down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot up. Flat foot pressing back against the wall behind you. Press even more. Bring the foot forward. Step between your hands. Flatten both feet to the ground. Engage your feet to your mat as you pull up into warrior one, left side. Hips align. Breath in. Breath out. Bring some ease by bringing your hands down. Bring some effort by pushing your knee forward. Hands up to the ground. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Look to the front of your mat. Come to your front of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chair. Let's bring some ease into the pose. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out. Hands back, hips back. Breathe in, forward. Out, back. One more time. In, forward. Fold over. Out. Hands to the mat. Step back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Three-legged dog. Right foot up. Come forward between your hands. Warrior one up. Sit your sit bones down. Breathe in. Out. Bring ease. Hands up to the ground. Right foot back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot up. Extend it back. Bring left foot forward between your hands. Flatten both feet to the ground. Come up, warrior one. Belly breath in. Knee forward. Hands can come down. Breath in. Breath in, hands up. Hands to ground. Step foot back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Look to the front. Jump to the front. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chair. Breathe in, hands up. Breathe out, hips back, hands back. Breathe in. Out. One more time, in. Fold over. Hands to mat. Step back. Chaturanga. Come down. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Three-legged dog. Lift your right foot. Bring it forward between your hands. Feet flat. Raise up. Warrior one. Knee forward. Hands come down. Hands up. Down to the mat. Then you'll sit down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg comes up, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Come forward with the leg. Plant both feet to the ground. Warrior one, left side. Come up. Breathe in. Hands down. Breathe out. Knee forward. Breathe in. Hands to mat. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Look to the front of your mat. Come to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain pose. Come up, reach up, breathe up. Hands to chest, breathe out. Take a deep breath here. Belly breath. Crescent warrior from here. Lift your right knee and press your right foot back. Bring your torso down as your foot goes back. Balance it up before stepping gently back onto your toes. Crescent warrior, hands come down. As you engage both legs, bend both knees. Raise your arms up. Put awareness on your back knee. Press that up to the ceiling. Your heel is forward onto your toes. Your torso is up straight. Breathe in through your belly. And out. Hands together. Heart center. Twist to your left. Elbow to knee. Feel the sensation in your legs as you twist open. Bring ease to the pose by lowering that right knee down, and effort by opening your top side body. Bend coming from your upper back. Twist open more. Look down toward your leg. Press up your right knee. Come up through warrior one into warrior two, facing the front of your mat. Settle in. Bend your left knee forward. Press into your feet. Feel the sensations in your legs. Let's bring effort into them by bending even more into the front knee. Even more. Ease off. Come back. Release some of the tension on that knee. Now bend forward into it. More effort. Breathe. Ease back. One more time. Knee bent strongly forward. Reverse warrior. Left arm up and back. Breathe. Left arm down. Knee comes to elbow. Take your right arm down, around, Extend. Feel the release in your side body. Bend your knee forward. Feel the heat in your legs. Put some ease into those legs by engaging your abs, straightening your right arm, lifting your left arm off of your leg, elongating both arms on either side of your ears. Breathe in, come up. Turn to the front of your mat, place your hands down, step back. Look to the front of your mat, come to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain pose. Breathe in, hands to heart center, breathe out. Lift your left knee, bend forward, press the back of your foot against the back wall. Hold in balance before stepping back onto your toes. Bend both knees generously, bringing your heel forward over your toes. Hands can be down. Breathe in. Hands come up, knee elongates. The back leg toward the ceiling. Front knee still bent forward. Breathe in. Hands together, heart center. Twist to your right. Elbow touching knee. Feel your legs, the sensation. Watch your balance. Bring ease by dropping a knee. Use that ease in your legs to help with the twist in your upper back. Look up to the ceiling. Twist open. Twist open more. Look down to your foot. Take the bended knee on the ground up. Come up to warrior one, over to warrior two, facing the front of the mat. Settle into the warrior two. Right knee forward, hips to the side of the mat, back foot extended. Breathe in and out. Bring more effort by bending the knee even more, dropping down. Back off, give it some ease. Bend. Come back. Bend to your fullest extent. And come back. Hands up. Turn to the front. Drop your hands down. Come back up. Go to warrior two again. Reach forward. Reverse warrior. Breathe. Extended side angle. Elbow to knee. Left arm down and around. Elongate your side body from fingers to toes. Feel the beautiful stretch. Engage your legs and your feet. Feel the strength of them. Breathe in. Take some of the work out of your legs by raising your right hand up by your right ear. Stretch forward both arms. Come up, turn to the front of the mat, hands down. Chaturanga. Upward, facing dog. Downward, facing dog. Look to the front of the mat, come to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chair. Sit back. Hands up to the sky. Hands together, heart center. Twist to your right. Twisted chair. Hips are back. Heart is higher than your hips, twisting up to the ceiling. Feel the sensation. Embrace your effort. If you're ready to bring ease to your legs, plant your hands down on the mat. Chaturanga your arms. And just lean your legs onto your arms. Just rest those legs. Ease your feet up. And breathe. Come back to your feet. Come back to your chair. Hips back. Arms up. Tail tucked. Hands to chest. Twist to the other side. Leverage your elbow against your legs. Sit your tailbone down. Twist your heart up. Look up. Feel the heat. Feel the effort. When your legs need rest, plant your hands to the ground. Lean your body against your arms, your chaturanga arms. Just lean your hips onto your arms, side crow, feet up. Feel the release and ease in your legs. Come back through chair, forward fold. Padangusthasana. Feet are apart. Peace sign fingers. Place 2 fingers under your toe. Clasp your thumbs around those fingers. Press down through your feet and your toe. Pull up from your fingers. Press and pull. Press your feet down. Pull your fingers up. Use that grip to place your belly against your thighs. Power up your feet. Extend your legs a little bit more as you relax the back, the lower back. Trickle ease all the way down to your upper back, neck and head. Press back into your feet. Pull up with your fingers. Belly breathe in and out. Unclasp your hands. Now place the back of your hands on the ground underneath your feet. Step your feet onto your hands. Engage your feet, press into your hands. Press them firmly. Now use your hands to try to pull out from underneath your feet, but it will not pull because you're so strong with your feet and your legs, pressing them down. Use that pressure in your hands to help release your back more. Pull your torso closer to your legs. Feel the effort in this pose. Breathe in. Ease and relax down your back and your neck. One more breath in. Hands come flat to mat. Take your feet out to the edges of your mat. Squat down into Malasana. Press your elbows against your inner thighs and your thighs against your elbows. Elongate your back, tailbone to the ground. Open your shoulders, open your legs. Breathe into Malasana. Out. Belly breath in and out. Extend your fingers and your hands. As we come into crow, place your hands onto the ground. Your hands will now become your feet as you press into your hands and extend your legs. Toe heel your feet together. Come up onto your toes. Feel what the pressure feels like in your hands. Bend your knees. Bend your knees toward your armpits. Bring your knees as close to your armpits as you can. Instead of using strength or effort, we're going to use ease and gravity. Just look forward and imagine yourself forward. Put more weight onto your arms and less weight onto your toes. Think forward, come forward, chaturanga those arms. Feel your toes lift up off the mat. Now squeeze. Squeeze your elbows together, your knees together, your abs together, your feet pressed together. Crow. Extend back. Step back. High plank, low plank. Easy upward facing dog. Easy downward facing dog. Look to the front of your mat. Come to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Forward fold. Breathe out. Extended mountain. Belly breath in. Hands to heart center. Squeeze the breath out. Tadasana. Thank you for coming to play with effort and ease.